Blackstone Publishing presents Sneaking Candy by Lisa Burstein. This book is read by Inés del Castillo. For all the candies. He sleeps next to me. His breathing is even with the dreams of someone who has just had the life drained out of him, poured into him. I can't sleep. I think about his bottomless brown eyes tied to mine as his tongue grazed my belly button. I run my finger over my lips and feel the shadow of his. My body aches and throbs, echoes of everywhere he has touched, everywhere he has been, everywhere he has claimed. I can't believe I told him my secret. I watch his bare back rise and fall in the dim light of dawn and wonder how I will ever come back from this. Wonder if I even want to. He is the kind of man I have always wished for, and now he is here. I just hope that's enough. Chapter 1. I couldn't decide if I was burned out, pissed off, in love, or none of the above. I chewed on my pen, what I'd done the last time Professor Dillon reviewed one of my syllabi in his wood-paneled office. What I could decide was that he made me nervous. Obviously, he made me a lot of things, but nervous was pretty much the only one I was allowed to feel when it came to him. There weren't any specific rules at the University of Miami about relations between teaching assistants and the professors they assisted, but it was frowned upon. It was a sexual harassment minefield. Considering Professor Dillon was tenure track, it was enough to make him see me as someone with typhoid. Sexual typhoid. At least when he was sober. I understood. It would take a hell of a lot for me to mess up my academic career just to mess around with some student. I watched his steel blue eyes scan the document, grateful they weren't focused on me. That was when I felt more than just nervous about what he would say, when instead I felt a fever about what he might do, a heat in my thighs which blazed up to my neck, scorching everything in between like a wildfire. As a creative writing student, a creative writing teacher, I got how cliché this situation was. Falling for your boss, falling for your professor, falling for an older man, falling for a man who'd recently broken up with his longtime girlfriend. It had more cliches than I could count. The fact he liked my writing, thought I had real promise, and chose me as his teaching assistant because he believed I could actually be a successful author, while my parents did not, also added the ever-disgusting daddy issue cliché to the mix. Weirder still, considering he was only 26 years old. "This is a little female-heavy, Candice," he said, tipping his head.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?